Welcome to Build Your Perfect College List Recap. Hopefully, by now, you've gone through the program and you've found that this has successfully helped you identify the key factors to help you, your student, your family build your perfect college list. As we've said throughout the whole program, the college list drives everything. It determines the ability for your student to get admitted. It determines the workload and the effort that needs to take place between now and whenever your student actually physically applies. And it also directly impacts the affordability of the colleges that your student applies to. This program, if you followed it step by step, as we advise you to, should have taken you through all the steps necessary to identify the criteria important to you and make sure that when you build your perfect college list, you can achieve the desired admissions and financial results that you're looking for. We helped you to identify and do the work necessary to have conversation with your family, discuss, understand, and validate the key criteria that you think are most important, both as a family, but also then verifying that the colleges that your student's applying to actually have and possess those qualities as well. All in an effort to position your student for academic success and happiness. We helped you also to be a little bit more efficient with the time and effort and money that you put towards this process by following us step by step, going through the worksheets, doing the research that we suggested. You have all the materials necessary to be efficient and effective with putting together the perfect college list for you, your student, and your family. We also helped you understand how financial aid works and how you can verify and do homework before your student applies to make sure that the colleges your student applies to and are interested in is affordable for you and your family. And ideally, throughout this whole process, we've tried to encourage you to have internal conversations as well as conversations with resources at the specific colleges, such as admissions and financial aid and career placement and the head of a department from an academic perspective, and so on. However, we've just scratched the surface. Your college list drives everything, but there's so much more potentially to do. There's a lot of different things that can come into play in your day-to-day lives, academically, socially, athletically, and otherwise, as you go through high school leading to your college process. A lot of times, the life dynamics and the things that you hear and the support you receive and or the lack thereof could really leave you feeling like there's a lot more to do and that you don't know where to start and that you could use some additional help. Getting expert guidance and support can help you to make sure that you dot the I's, cross the T's, and achieve the results that you and your family desire. Inexpensive advice and help with other components of the college list and college process is absolutely available. Road to College has several services and several ways that we can help you to make additional progress through your process and help you get to your college destination successfully in an incredibly cost-effective, efficient way. To summarize, there's lots of things like class choices in high school, standardized testing choices and recommendations, how to conduct thorough college visits, essays and supplemental essays, interviews, how to make sure that despite going through the Build Your Perfect College List program, that you are on target and that you're making the right choice, appealing financial aid and merit scholarships, getting off the deferred or wait list if your child goes through that process, which happens more and more nowadays, and application strategies as well, understanding early decision, early actions, honors programs, and things of that nature to make sure that you're making the right choice when you hit the submit button when you're ready. We at Road to College are here and have some really awesome things that we can offer to help you with all or part of your process. First, we have the Road to College Concierge Service. The Road to College Concierge Service is a monthly subscription program for families of 11th graders, and then there's another group for families of 9th and 10th graders. We're going to take you through a brief introduction of it, but it's very thorough and it includes regular communication, interaction, guidance, and support from whenever you start until January of your student's senior year, where hopefully at that point, they're in the position to make a college decision. So, who's it for and when does it begin? It starts now. There's always an option for you and your family to join the concierge service. But the varsity concierge service is for families with 11th graders, and it includes monthly training and educational programs. And what we do is we identify the specific milestones that need to get done and take place as you navigate the process. And we take you step by step through that process through Zoom calls and direct interaction and communication. We also have monthly office hours, and every month, you and the subscribers to the service get to ask pointed questions and get pointed specific advice and guidance to make sure you're on the right track and to make sure that you have peace of mind as you go forward. Whenever you start to and through January of your student's senior year, this service will help you to get to the application finish line successfully and achieve the results that you are looking to achieve. All your critical needs will be met so you can make smart decisions and have options when all is said and done. All you have to do is enroll in the service and become an engaged member who participates and attends the training and the office hours. But in addition, if for some reason you want to listen to any of the training or office hours again, or if you can't make it because of your schedule, which happens sometimes, even though there'll be a planned calendar that you will get, so you know every single date, we record every session and you'll have access to those recordings at any time at your convenience. Last, there's also up to 3 emails a month with the Varsity Concierge Service that you can ask personal questions and get personal advice and guidance to make sure, again, that you're on the right track and you feel confident going into the application season to get the results that you, your student, and your family desire. The Junior Varsity Concierge Service is for families with 9th and 10th graders. It also includes monthly training and office hours. Enrollment is ongoing, and it provides the foundational information you need and ensures you're on the right track, that you're positioned for success, and that you are exploring all the options available to you, but also being smart and efficient as you go through the process, because there's a lot of different things that happen as you go through this process. And a lot of times it can get very confusing and sometimes overwhelming. We are going to help you with the Junior Varsity Concierge Service to make the right decisions, know what to focus on, which you can avoid, and make sure, again, that you're smart, efficient with the time, money, and effort you allocate towards your process. Our services will help you to avoid the big costly mistakes that many families make. We cannot tell you how many times we have families come to us after they've already been through the process, confused, frustrated, and sometimes annoyed by the fact that they did not achieve the results that they were looking for. We always want you to be efficient and smart with the time, effort, and money you put towards this process, and our services will help ensure that you're doing just that. We don't want you to overspend on college and college preparation. Our services, our products, and our advice are always there to help you to make smart decisions and become an educated college consumer. We want you to achieve your family's college admission goals because let's face it, that's why you're going through this process. You want a happy child and happy family when all is said and done. We want you to explore all your options, make sure you're using the right criteria to make your decisions, and make sure that you're being efficient with those decisions to achieve the goals that you, your student, and your family desire. We want to also give you access to expert individual guidance at low rates, low cost, lower than I've ever seen. And I've been in this business for quite a while. And we want to ensure that you don't miss the deadlines and opportunities to maximize your results. It's very key that you get as much help, guidance, assistance as you could possibly want before your child applies to college. So that way you can manage and understand what you are likely to expect when all is said and done. And you don't panic or become overwhelmed or disappointed when your student is getting acceptance letters and then the colleges are not affordable, or they're not getting into the colleges that they were hoping, and they're settling for a school that they didn't really want to attend. We offer all kinds of levels of service, engaging coaching sessions, monthly office hours, exclusive special offers and discounts off of some add-on services that we provide, helpful tools and handouts, community that is supportive and engaging, well-timed guidance and reminders so you don't miss any of the milestones or deadlines that may come up, direct access to industry experts, and potentially the most important, the peace of mind and confidence that you know you're doing all you possibly can to support your child and your family to achieve the results that you all are looking for. Lots of great feedback we've gotten from this concierge service. This is just one thing here. It was definitely a wonderful investment for our family, step-by-step guidance on a monthly basis, and they stayed informed and were less stressed. We want to teach parents to make smart college and financial decisions. Here are some other comments that clients have said relative to utilizing and being a member of the concierge service. Feeling thankful for the concierge services this morning. All their highest levels of merit scholarship, the process worked. I would say being a member of a concierge service felt like someone had our back and walked beside us through the process. My daughter was very calm but disappointed her school didn't assist with the process. The concierge service definitely filled a gap for us. That's the case in many high schools. Many high schools are way overvalued as far as their input and ability to help parents and families through the college process. It is most of the time not at all because they don't want to. They just have way too many students that they're responsible for. This service, the concierge service, if nothing else, serves as a low-cost insurance policy that you dot your I's, cross your T's, don't miss any deadlines, and you're in a position to optimize your results. The concierge service provided me with enough support and feedback that I didn't feel lost in the process. So many families say they don't know where to start. They are overwhelmed. They don't know how to catch up. They don't know how to make sure that they're on the right track. The concierge service absolutely helps all families to make sure that you feel none of those things. The reasonable price of the service and the expertise was just the right fit for me. And as member of the concierge service, we know that we are receiving valuable step-by-step guidance on a monthly basis. This has definitely been a wonderful investment for our family. These are just some of the positive comments we have. We have many, many more we could share, but we thought it was important to share these because they probably hit some points that you might be thinking yourself. Our cost and our value. College planning services in general could be between $1,500 and $10,000, but ours are not even close. Our services can literally save your family thousands of dollars in multiple ways, from a financial aid perspective, from a merit perspective, as well as from a college advisory perspective. Our services ensure you're aware of all your options. Also, our services ensure you're on track to achieve the results you desire. Again, potentially, most importantly, although these other things are pretty darn important, we help your student and your family gain the peace of mind and confidence necessary to know you're doing everything you possibly can in a smart, efficient manner to achieve the results you desire. We're helping you to be efficient as you proceed through the journey, focusing on what really applies to you and really will give you the greatest benefit, and allowing you to make sense of all the other noise and information and overload that's out there so you are efficient and effective with our guidance and step-by-step support. In addition, the concierge varsity members receive exclusive discounts on additional Road to College services if they even need them. Our goal is to take people through the concierge service on a step-by-step basis and for our members to not need any additional guidance and help. However, depending on the complexity and the competitiveness of the student, as well as the colleges that the student is considering, there are many families that ask us to engage them and help them with some very specific pointed parts of the process. As an example of that, we have put several services together. And please understand, these services are all put together based on the demand and request of the Road to College members and the Road to College concierge members. First, we have our College List Navigator. You've been through, hopefully, the Build Your Perfect College List program. If for some reason you haven't, you should definitely go on our website, theroadtocollege.com, and purchase that step-by-step Build Your Perfect College List program. However, even when people go through that process, and or if for some reason they didn't and they tried to do it on their own, there's a lot of families that still ask and request for us to review their list to make sure that they've considered all the things that they need to, and that they are on track to achieve the results that they are looking to achieve. And it's very important, if you're not sure where your college list is relative to the results you desire, that you do this and engage us from this part of the process before your student applies. The prices for these services and reviews vary depending on the level of support and interaction and communication you desire, but they're incredibly reasonably expensive and will allow you a great sense of peace of mind to ensure you're on the right track. We also created our College Essay Navigator. The college essays are some of the most work-intensive and sometimes stressful parts of the whole process. How do you answer the question correctly? How do you make sure that you have a good topic? How do you make sure that you're being thorough? How do you make sure you're not being generic? How do you make sure you're positioning your student the best you possibly can so they're perceived positively from an admission consideration by those evaluating and assessing their application? We have several services that are incredibly low priced and reasonable to help you and your students ensure that they're on the right track and that they have done what they need to do to answer the question and put themselves in the best position for acceptance. Now, we've always said that in addition to GPA, courses a student takes, and their standardized test scores, the next most important critical aspect of the college admission process, in our professional opinion, is absolutely the essays. The essays can make or break the student relative to the admissions decision. That's where admissions learns the details about your student, who they are, what they think, what they've endured, what they've encountered, what they were challenged with, what they've overcome, what they've created, and how they've grown. These essay services are incredibly reasonable and can give your family and your student the peace of mind necessary to know that you're in good shape and that the application is comprehensive and done to the best of your student's ability. And then after you've gone through the process, and now hopefully you have several options to consider, you may be at a point where you're saying, how do we know we're making the right choice? How do we find out if we can potentially get more money? How do we find out if the criteria that we used match the schools that we have now on our list have to decide between? Well, our College Decision Navigator will give you and provide you specific guidance and recommendation based upon the information that you provide relative to your student, your family, and your overall goals at the colleges that you now have to consider. You'll be able to ask questions and get specific answers to make sure that you have complete peace of mind in making your final college decision. We're here to help you. Please visit concierge.roadtocollege.com, or you can email us at info@roadtocollege.com. We are here to help you in a very comprehensive manner with all the aspects of your college process that you could possibly imagine, providing expert advice and guidance, personalized, customized advice and guidance and support at incredibly reasonable, cost-effective, low rates. We wish you the best of luck through your college experience. We hope that your child and your family get to their college destination successfully and happily. But if you need any help, assistance, or guidance, we are here to help you and more than happy to do so. Good luck.